Marcel just said he'd give you the prize money from esports if you take out Ben in the last lap. Okay, that's a deal, Marcel.
What is up, guys, and Merry Christmas. This is my gift to you, a 100% race around the Monaco Grand Prix online. So with real people, with lag, with simulation damage, we are going to try and complete the ultimate test, I think, in my opinion, in sim racing. So let's see if we can do this. I've invited a few friends, YouTubers, esports drivers, and we're going to have a little go. I didn't invite this guy, so he is going to have to be swiftly kicked. But the rest of the spaces are going out to you guys. So I put out a tweet when I was going live, and the lobby filled up instantly. It was insane. So I apologize to everyone who didn't get in, but I'm going to have to make this a more regular thing. Something I really want to do, and I keep procrastinating it. I don't know why. I want to do open lobbies streaming on Twitch. I think that'll be so sick, and then I can make videos from that, and it could be insane. I also have a Discord. I'm finally going to share the link to Discord. It'll be down in the description, and I've got some really cool plans with that and how I can integrate that into videos. So check out the Discord, and that'll be a new way to integrate open lobbies and stuff. But in the meantime, 100% race, Monaco Grand Prix, did one-shot qualifying to see, well, to let people start where they want to, essentially. I personally am going to start from the back, but it's actually kind of backfired on me because I've ended up in P14 on the grid, which is smack bang in the middle of all the mayhem. So I'm not sure how this is going to go, but the goal is going to be to survive. Just survive by any means. Taking out all the fuel, and we're going to go from there. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of safety cars in this race. There's no denying that. There's going to be a lot of stoppages. It's a 78-lap race, near on 2 hours. And so there'll be a lot of time to recover fuel. So that's why I've taken out like 8 laps of fuel. This is going to be a fuel saving race. But you've got to fuel save in order to look after the rear tires. So let's see how this goes. There could be a million safety cars. There could be everyone crashing out on the first lap. You just never quite know. We're getting ready now for the first annual Monaco 100% race here on Christmas. 5 red lights, and we are underway for the Monaco Grand Prix. And please, no heroics in the centre bot. That is not what we want to see. The AlphaTauri going in a bit deep. He's already lost a bit of his front wing. Renault clouting into the wall. They've lost more end plate. And the VSC has been deployed after only 1 corner in this race. I mean, I didn't expect any less, to be honest. I was expecting the full course safety car. But somehow, we've all survived. We still have 20 drivers in this race, which is rather unbelievable. There is bits of carbon fiber all over the circuit, so hopefully the marshals can clear that. But we're back underway for a green flag running. I forgot it was a VSC. I was getting ready to think about a pit stop. But no, we're back to green flag running, and you can see Lucas Blakely in the racing point right behind us. He's an esports driver, and so I've let him go. I'm going to follow him through. Maybe he can instigate some of the overtakes, and I can just follow him through. We get past the AlphaTauri, which was too ambitious into turn 1, and he'll probably be making a pit stop. Someone has retired. Salty Vale is the first casualty in this race. Lucas Blakely looking up the inside into Raskas. That thinks better of it. Very smart. It's a long race. 78 laps, and the first tour is now done. There's a yellow flag at the back. There's a Mercedes going very slowly. Is that the car that retired? I think it might be. But people, lots of people, are into the pit lane at the end of the first lap, as you would expect. Promotes us up in a P9. This is going to be a long race with lots of safety cars. So anyone, and I mean absolutely anyone, can win this race. Even though we have the best some of the best drivers in the world. Jarno Opmeer is in this race, who is the F1 Esports World Champion of 2020. Unquestionably the best driver in the world right now. And he's in this lobby, which is pretty insane. Simon Weigang as well, So yeah, we've certainly got our work cut out for us today if we want to win this prestigious race. So that's what we're going to do. We need to negotiate past this Ferrari. It's going a bit slowly at the moment. I've got too caught up in the overtake and got overtaken myself by Alex O'Grady, who we all know from some of my other online videos is no slouch as well. Veloce Rawagi is in here. Hayden Gullis from Veloce. Yeah, we got some big names in here. We're going to go up the inside of the Ferrari finally, and that's P9 for the taking now. So good move early on. We're going to get some track position now. We've got some fast drivers in front of us now. Alex just lost a bit of his front wing there, and that's a big error because that's going to knock around a lot of his pace. I actually felt like I was faster than him before his damage, but I'm certainly going to be faster than him now. So we're going to put the pressure on. He's going to be very slow at the top of the hill here at Casino Square. We draw alongside, and I'm getting too excited because I think he's just let me through. Anyway, we are the lead McLaren once again, and we're up in a P8. Lucas Blakely up next. He's getting held up behind, or he was getting held up by Hayden Gullis. Makes pretty quick work of him, and is up to P6. Team radio.
Currently, the fastest lap is a 1 minute 12.3.
Okay, so we're 1.2 seconds off the pace at this stage of Jarno Opmeer. That's not a disaster, to be honest, because I'm on the harder compound tyre. Jarno is on the soft, and so too is everyone who started inside the top 10. So there's no real worries about that at this stage. We just want to be there at the end of the race to buy a ticket, essentially. This race is a bit like Bathurst. 6-hour race, 1,000 kilometers. But in this one, you just want to be there at the end to be able to contest the win. There's going to be a late race safety car. And there's an early race safety car as well to go with that, as my teammate has retired. That is poor form from one of the favorites in this race.
Oi. Safety car. Do I go for mediums? Yeah. Or no? Simon is gonna pit, so I'm gonna pit as well. Simon has front wing damage. I think so. Oh, Simon going for hearts. Why is my... Oh no. My team is not ready. Go! Jeez, there was a Mercedes pit stop. What the hell? We finished George Russell. How the... Warning, cross the pit lane line. There's a car in the middle of the track. Oh. Oh, I get a penalty for it.
Wow, that's pretty mad. The guy who assumes the race lead just got taken out by a back marker, and they all landed on the pit exit. So Jarno had to cross the pit exit line, and then one thing I don't think he realized is once you go back onto the racetrack, you can't... What he did is he essentially cut turn one as if he was still from the pit lane, but the game doesn't recognize that. It doesn't like that. It just thinks that you cut the corner, and so that's how he got the 3-second time penalty, unfortunately for him. Flash 224, I just remembered, is in this race. He's very fast as well, very hard to beat. So he as well will be one of the favorites for this race, along with my... I don't know if I'm a favorite. I don't know. The esports drivers, myself, and Flash are going to be really strong contenders for the race win today. If it's anyone else, then that is going to be somewhat of a miracle. Could be even be Veloce Raggy, who never beats me at this place. But you never know. There could be an almighty pile-up. One thing I have done is I've turned off ghosting. So that means that whenever someone crashes, you can't ghost through them. And equally, when you catch up to a lap car, they won't ghost. You actually have to overtake them or wait for them to let you pass. So that's just an extra element to this race to make it that much more difficult. So literally any form of bad luck can wipe you out. So yeah, it's all about survival, this race. And the numbers that we've got still in this race is very impressive. I thought there'd be less than 10 after the first 10 laps. So still got a lot of contenders in this one. It's anyone's race. Away we go for green flag running of the Monaco Grand Prix once again. Time penalties are going to be decisive in this race because corner cutting is pretty hard to avoid sometimes. The Novo chicane being one of them. Into this final chicane as well. You can cut this chicane a lot, but it's easy to make a mistake sometimes and cut too much. So yeah, minimizing those penalties and just having as little baggage on you at the end of the race is going to be critical, because there will be late safety cars and this race may well be decided on penalties. Meanwhile, Rawagi and Justin are fighting hammer and tong down into the Novo chicane. I think Ragi's got a bit of front wing damage, and so he'll be an easy target for us. We might have a think about attacking this guy. Once I clear these two, that'll make life a lot easier for me. We're on the soft compound tyres, by the way. I stopped under that safety car, and so we have the pace. And we're going to go for this move up the inside of Rawagi into the second last corner. It doesn't amount to anything. He did leave the space, though, so that is encouraging for maybe the next time we go around. I might have a proper go into Raskas, as we've got less traffic in front of us that the driver stopped on the last lap. So I've got a clear shot at Raggy now, and we're fast forwarding time just to see where we're strong, where we're weak up against him. He's got a little bit of damage, so he's going to be slower at high speed. We're going to really attack this final chicane and have a go into the Rascats corner. Here we go to the inside, and move is done. We're up in a P6 in this Monaco Grand Prix, and the safety car has been deployed. Talk about timing. That is absolutely wonderful for us. We're now in P6. We've got some track position. We're on a fast tyre, and people ahead of us haven't really stopped. Or if they have, they're on a harder compound. So, did Raggy just hit the safety car? I mean, the safety car just kind of blocked him a little bit there. I think he's okay. He didn't come into the pit lane. So, 15 laps into this race. Still a long way to go. We still got 63 laps to go. We still got George Russell laps to go. But we are the lead runner on soft compound tyres. We're going to utilize this time to charge our way through the field to really get some track position in this stint. I think by the time we get to about lap 30, I want to be on the podium. I want to be in the top 3 come the end of this stint by the time we get off these tyres. So that's going to be the aim. Back to green flag running once again. And we're going to try and work past Darth Marv, who is on hard compound tyres. They're going to be really cold. So let's strike while his tyres are stone cold. So let's see. Through the casino square. Third gear, you can see he's just understeering everywhere. We go up in a rich and overtake. Just enough space is left. We go up the inside at Mirabeau. We're going to have to complete this move at the hairpin as we go around the outside, and we're now in the top 5. Very nice, Ben. Still 60 laps to go. And Hayden Gallus will be the next one on our list. I think Flash is going to get past him in a flash, so we'll see how that goes. He's in the Haas. But we'll utilize his time to catch up while he's stuck behind the Racing Point driver. So now we're in the train. The top 2, Jarno Opmeer and Lucas Blakely. Lucas Blakely hasn't stopped in this race. That's how he's got the track position. So he's on older tyres relative to Jarno, who did stop. I think he's on mediums at this stage. But we're getting ever closer to Flash and Hayden. Flash needs to make this move on Hayden. He is a lot faster at this point, but I think he's just taking it a bit safe. Possibly waiting for a mistake of some sort. But we can't wait around forever because we've got Simon Viergang right behind us in the Haas. He's a Haas F1 driver, F1 Esports, so he won't be hanging around, and I need to, put cars between myself and him. So my patience is, well, I've got patience in this race, but it can only go so far. It gets to a point where I get sick of sitting behind the same car for a long time. So eventually I'm going to start making moves on Flash if he isn't going to make a move on Hayden, because we don't want to be stuck in a traffic jam. This is actually quite dangerous. So around the outside we go at Mirabeau, trying to make the soft compound tyre work. Could have dived up the inside there, but that's just a bit silly. So we're going to bide our time for now. We're going to wait for an opportunity to present itself. Justin, that racer, is retired from the Grand Prix. Could be another safety car, or it might not, given that we only had one recently. So Flash has been isolated from Hayden a little bit. We're going to have a little look up the inside, but Flash is going to be really hard to overtake. He's a good driver. He won't be braking early into heavy braking zones. We're going to have to utilize the grip of the soft and hope that maybe Hayden has a bad run out of the corner, and that'll allow us to get past Flash. However, Really close to Flash there. We put him under pressure and he nearly ran into the back of Hayden in an effort to stay in front of me. So the pressure that we're putting him under could cause him to make a mistake and we could get both of these guys in one foul swoop. We'll have to wait and see. But got very close to Flash just then. Had to check the front wing. It's all fine. Simon Vigan getting very close though. He got 17 seconds worth of penalties. Obviously not sticking to track limits. That's pretty odd. But again, Flash on a great run through the final chicane. This time we're going up the inside and we're going to make it stick, are we? Oh, he's just got a better exit. He's got a better exit. He's still a really good driver and he's able to hold on to the position. So we're really going to have to work hard for this one. Hayden is frustratingly not making any huge mistakes. He's just slow. He's just slow out in the way. And Flash is doing a New Zealand Ryan. He's being very conservative. He's not really doing anything. I'm trying to force my hand, trying to go around the outside of this guy, but nothing is working. I've actually knocked off a little bit of my front wing on the outside barrier of the casino square. That was a silly mistake from me there. I went in, I tried to go deep to secure the move around the outside, but in doing so, just nudged the wall. That's simulation damage for you. Just the slightest touch will give you damage, which is a shame. But yeah, I'm not afraid to race these guys. I race simulation damage every day of the week in career mode and stuff. I've done so many races at Monaco with sim damage as well. So it's weird. It's a long race. There's still 50 laps to go, but I'm racing as if it's the last 5 laps or something, and it's for the race win. I don't know. I have a good sense of like calculating risk, and I know I can trust these guys. I know I can get close and race them really hard in certain scenarios. But yeah, we're pushing the envelope well and truly up the inside again into this corner. This one didn't work out so well. We got pinched on the apex. Thankfully, it was only the side pod that hit the wall, and we have no damage. I think, oh no, we might have more damage on the left-hand side. So we've gone from lime green to yellow on the right and lime green on the left. So we're certainly a bit weak now in terms of our pace. We've got a lot less front downforce. Flash is trying to have a go at Hayden now. He's getting impatient. He's finally starting to do something about it. Hey, Simon has actually rammed me up the butt. Not sure if he's got damage from that. You would assume maybe a little bit, but this is just silly. How can we not find a way past Hayden Gullis, the absolute pleb of F1 2020? How is this guy still on the podium? Come on, Flash, you've got to do something. Do something soon. Otherwise, I won't be able to control myself, I think. Here we go. Let's see if we can get close. There is a bit of a gap between Flash and Hayden on this occasion. We might be able to dive him and make the move stick. That's if we can get a good run through this corner. Again, really attacking the curve. We're right on his chuff. Up the inside. He's blocked the move. He's completely blocked the move. We've lost our front wing. Flash is gone round. Simon Vigan goes through for P4. I've got to come into the pit lane. But that was just an absolute mess. Something had to give there. Absolutely, something had to give. And it was my front wing. I didn't want to be sat behind this guy for the next 20 or 30 laps while the esports drivers got away, because there would come a point where they would lap us. You know, the esports drivers were circulating around about a second a lap faster than Hayden's pace, and we couldn't just maintain the status quo. But yeah, we lost our front wing. We've changed the tyres. We're on to mediums now. We can run really long for the rest of this race now, maybe even to the end of the race. I'm not sure. But certainly a switch to softs could get us there. But yeah, here's the move again on Flash. This time, I think he just had enough of my crap, and he defended the inside this time. And right here, I thought my race was going to end. I thought that was all over. I made frontal contact with the barrier, and we managed to survive on sim damage. It's just a complete mess. Yeah, this is the moment right here where it looked really ugly. It was frontal, but also a bit of side on. It went from frontal to side on contact, and somehow the wheel stayed on. So very, very lucky. So lucky to still be in this race. that was definitely a lesson for me to calm it down a little bit. The Bastion Settler's gone slowly. I'm going to dive bomb him here. He's cut the chicane, but to be fair, I dive bombed him a lot. So I'm going to let him keep the position. But, okay, starting now, I'm going to calm down a little bit. And we're just going to make sure we can get to the end. But still, if the opportunity arises to make an overtake, I am going to take it. That's one thing I love about Monaco, the challenge of overtaking and rising to the challenge. Oh, hello! Spinala for the Ferrari, and we're up into P8. Yeah, that's one thing I love. I love the challenge of overtaking at this circuit. It's near on impossible to overtake at the best of times, but I just love trying to make moves stick. And here we go. We've made one there on Flash, who makes his pit stop, only just marginally getting ahead of him there. VSC has now been deployed, and that's unlucky for Flash, because if he would have waited an extra lap, he would have got me. But there we go, the VSC is out, and the reason why is because we've lost Hayden Gullis in this race.
Oh, he's there. He's there. Nice corner cutting. No! You're fucking dickhead.
Oh dear.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Hayden. Try again next year. Anyway, no real loss. No, I'm joking. I genuinely thought Hayden was going to make it to the end. He survived the first 20, 25 laps, 30 laps. And, you know, I was really backing him to get to the end. Flash has just made a mistake behind us. He did the same thing. He hit that inside barrier at the Novo chicane. And we were able to, well, breathe easy now for these next few laps in this stint. I wanted to prove that I was faster. And we were holding pace, and then he made the mistake. Raggy is out of the session now. So what's happened to him? The safety car has been deployed. This race now has completely changed. So, what's happened? We can't see exactly what happened, but we can see he's hit the same kind of wall. I think the exit wall of the Novo chicane, and yeah, that's the end of his day, unfortunately. So both Hayden and a fellow Ben, Raggy, is out. So those two were in a call together, so that wouldn't have been a pleasant few laps for those two. But anyway, we move on. The safety car has been deployed. I'm on the medium compound tyres. We've got Darth Marv to get past and someone else, and then we can have a clear shot at the esports drivers. Jarno Opmeer has a few penalties. What about Flash? No, Darth Marv. We're going to check Darth Marv for some reason. He doesn't have any penalties. Nice to see. We're caught up behind the Renault and Lucas Blakely. So, this is the scenario for the next few laps. Lucas Blakely has made a stop. He's relinquished P2, and he's going to be awfully pacey for the rest of this race. Once again, Jarno Opmeer leading us off for the restart. What is going to happen? We've got 40 laps to... 40 laps? 40 laps? Yeah, 40 laps. I don't know. For some reason, I was having a brain fart. Anyway, we're back underway. The green flag running. I've left a bit of a gap. Not the greatest restart from me there. Flashed. In the end, not penalised for that mistake with the instant safety car. He's right on my tail once again. So we're just going to have to push on and do the best job we can. You can see the Renault overtaking Darth Marv. Darth Marv cuts the chicane. Cuts the chicken, as Fernando Alonso used to say, and holds onto a podium place for now. Lucas Blakely getting himself up into P2, and as always, Jarno Opmeer stretching away in the lead of the race. So, we've got slightly older mediums. Oh no, another one! Had to take a corner cutting penalty there, but we've gained a position. We're now up into P4, and the only person we need to worry about now is Darth Marv. Then we can have a straight shot at the esports drivers, if that is at all possible, if we've got the pace. Lucas Blakely with 6 seconds worth of time penalties. Tell you what, we're starting to look pretty good in this race. We just need to clear this guy. Late race safety car, we can win this race just because we've got no penalties. We do have 2 warnings against our name, so that's worth mentioning. So Important not to get a warning for the rest of the race. And the safety... Simon Weigang is out. The Haas Esports driver is no longer with us. Here again is another replay camera courtesy of Hayden Gullis. Again, we don't see exactly what happened, but this one was out of the final corner.
Marcel just said... He'd give you the prize money from esports if you take out Ben in the last lap. Okay, that's a deal, Marcel. We say yes to brake check Blakely again. Tactics. He's not falling for it anymore. Oh, Simon got killed. He got damage. Oh, I got a penalty. Oh no. He has to pit. He got penalized for it as well.
What the hell is Jarno doing? He's playing silly buggers now. He's so bored up the front, he's now having to take out the competition. And now resort to drifting. Look at that. F1 Esports champion and now professional drifter. And former race car driver. Is there anything that this guy can't do? It seems not. Again, we head into... Just take that in. That's amazing car control. These esports drivers are crazy with what they can do.
Holy
They're just like
shit.
they're so at one with these cars. I know Danny Berezne has a trick where he can literally flick spin the car from high speed. So he can like make the car oversteer and then like loop it around and do a 360 intentionally. I've seen him do that in person. It's mental. I want to get to that level where I can just manipulate the car to do whatever the bloody hell I want. But that day is not today. Safety car is coming in at the end of this lap. We're now in P3, courtesy of Lucas Blakely getting brake checked. I think he's down in P6, P7, something like that. He's got a lot of catching up to do. And yeah, we've got to get past Darth Marv. So let's see if we can do just that. Restart is underway. Again, not a great restart from me. Leaving too much of a gap to Darth Marv. My tyres do need to warm up a little bit, to be fair, so let's endeavour to do that over the next few laps, and then we'll see what our pace is like up against the fastest driver in the world on my best track. I feel like if I really practiced, I could be F1 Esports pace at this track, and probably this track only. Yeah, no other track I could probably be that level, even with a million years worth of talent, practice, whatever. We'll I don't know. Maybe I can convince McLaren to let me drive if there's a Monaco race, maybe. And James is injured, and Danny Moreno is sick. You know, got to do what I got to do to get myself a seat in Monaco. Imagine. No. Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. We've got not long to go left in this race now, 20, 30 laps. We're having to go at Darth Marv round the outside, heading into the casino square. Well defended there, well held. He's not on hard compound tyres this time, so it's a little bit harder to get the job done. We go round the outside at Mirabeau. We do have the pace on him though, that's one thing. So we'll try and get past him. He's got so slow at the Lowe's hairpin. Jarno Opmeer is slowing down now for some reason. You'll see that in a minute. Why that is. But yeah, I was like, what's going on here? There's no way that Jarno was going this slow. But cut to the footage now.
Aspect ratio. What the hell is that? Wait, I know an even worse view. Oh, Jesus. What the hell is this, man? Why is this even an option? It will feel like you have insane turning. Pause and graphics options. Okay. I'll try it later on. I first want to master my front wing view.
Cheers to Jarno for letting me borrow his footage. I'll leave a link to his stream down in the description. He streamed on Twitch at the time. I had no idea until after the race. So it's handy to use a bit of footage here and there to splice in. But yeah, Jarno is playing silly buggers again. He's trying to make every camera view fast, and it doesn't stop there. Anyway, we're going to dive up the inside of Marv here. He's left an opening. We have the inside. There's contact, which sent a vibration into my wheel, and it's disconnected. Can you believe it? This is a problem I had on my old wheelbase. I've got this is a new wheelbase. This wheelbase is like less than 6 months old, and the force, whatever it is, has like dislodged my USB cable. That's the thing that was overly sensitive and was triggering it to go off. Now, as a byproduct of what's happened, I don't have my A button, my look back button, mapped anymore for some reason because I had my pad plugged in at the same time. We've got someone diving up the inside, and that has disconnected my wheel as well. Absolutely wonderful. I don't know. That's so weird, man. And so annoying as well, because we were getting the move done for P2. We were finally going to have some really good track position, and now it's all gone tits up. Oh, Jarno's made a mistake out of the second last corner, and we've been clouted by Lucas Blakely because I couldn't use my look back button. What a noob.
Cockpit's halo on. That's quite... Oh! Oh! What the hell? Did I get damage? No, I didn't.
Oh man, what is this race? This is absolutely ridiculous. Sorry to Lucas. For some reason, he's a lap down now. That's why he didn't come up on the leaderboard there. And yeah, I'm a massive noob. Should have left him more space. And our race has really gone downhill. So, got our button mapped again.
Graphics options 4 out of 3. Okay, okay. That's one thick boy. So this was your esports trick, Marcel? That's how you guys won? Turns in so nice. This how the track is so wide suddenly. Oh, you can stretch even more. Can I? Oh, that's one thick ass car. It's so wide. It's like I'm driving on Silverstone instead of... I'm not going very fast though. Try to break a world record like this. Oh, it's thick. It's very thick. That's what she said. I'll try 21.9. Okay, okay, let me try. Oh, this is gonna be just horrible, isn't it? What the hell? I'm gonna get tunnel vision because of you guys. What? My head hurts. Oh. Whoa. Oh, my eyes. Alright, should I chase this guy and try to win? My head. It hurts. Yeah, normal feels weird. Thanks. You've ruined my pace, Marcel. How to win esports 2021 Marcel Kiefer edition.
I think that's what we're going to have to do next year if we're going to stop Jarno. But anyway, my race is continuing to descend into absolute rubbishness as I've just been battered from pillar to post, battering myself into barriers, my equipment battering me, and yeah, now all the safety cars have evaporated. We're getting to the end game now, and yeah, luck is not exactly on our side. Since my wheel disconnected again, I've got to remap my A button. Oh no, I had a different problem this time. My force feedback went really light after the last reset, and so I had to turn off my wheel again, turn it back on again to get heavy or normal force feedback, and that's okay, it's fine again. But the problem now is, again, I don't have my look back button mapped. For some reason, whenever you disconnect your wheel, it makes it go funny, and I have to remap it again because I think I had my pad plugged in at the same time. I don't know why these things happen, but it's worth mentioning. Maybe in the future that won't be a thing if I mention it, but there we go. We're down to P5. We've got to overtake Sebastian Settle on our new soft compound tyres. So let's endeavour to do that, and hopefully we can showcase a bit of our pace finally in this race as we go round the outside at Mirabeau. If I don't laugh now at this point, I think I'll cry. This race is so scuffed now. This is absolutely horrific. It's like that guy in the Batman movie says, if you live long enough, you go from being the hero to the villain or something like that. And that's what I feel like in this race. We started off so well. Remember that overtake at Raskas on Rawagi? That was beautiful. And now I'm just losing my front wing for fun. But yeah, this is Jarno Opmeer. He's making the overtake for the lead of the race. He's finally stopped messing around, and now he's having a legitimate shot at the race lead. Up the inside into the Novel chicane, and that is pretty light work for the F1 Esports champion. He leads the way, and now he can probably go back to, I don't know, messing with aspect ratios.
Oh shit! Thanks, Marcel. Again, Marcel is spending his F1 Esports money. You have 5 seconds to serve. I'll catch back up. Don't worry. I'm gonna reach on like 15 seconds behind, but who cares? Oh, Flash is no penalties. Since Jarno isn't looking in chat, let's roast him. Do it. Roast me. Jarno is so bad. Where did you finish in F1 Esports Championship, Marcel? Something like P3? Oh! Are they gonna crash? Did he just broke his wing and he literally tapped me? Oh shit, he's going slow. Easy.
Easy slaps, he says. So, well, Jarno is trying to, well, just not even trying and getting back into the lead for fun. I am trying to bring out a safety car. Not gonna lie, might have slowed down a couple of times on this lap to try and bring it out. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's so typical. Times when I don't need a safety car, or it's poor timed, safety car always comes out. But when I desperately need one, it's nowhere to be seen. I just hope that... Oh, it's too late now. There's not going to be a safety car now. I think maybe we've used up the allocation of safety cars for this race.
Ben is going for the fast lap. I think so.
I am indeed. So, I've driven around for nearly 2 hours now. Tried my heart out. Had so much BS go my way. And now I'm going to see if I can just showcase a little bit of my pace around here. So, let's see if we can at least get the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Shall we?
Brake check Ben. Imagine if I brake check Ben just before the line and he DNFs.
Jarno! All I wanted was a fastest lap. All I wanted was to just have something, a little memento to come out of my efforts today, but I couldn't even have that. Well done. Well done. You let yourself down, you let Alfa Romeo down, you've let Codemasters down, and now Flash has won this race.
Still a podium. I'm gonna finish P2, I think so. Oh no, he's gonna overtake.
I mean, I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad at that. It just sums up that race. Just could never... Such a long time. It's 78 laps, but I never felt like I could get going in this one. It's just one of those days. One of those days, eh? At least I went purple in a sector. There we go. I'll take that. Tiametmarduk F1 Esports Champion confirmed. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to see plenty more racing game content. If you want this to be a yearly thing where I do Monaco sim damage, perhaps I can get more people involved. And there's no way it could go any worse than what today did. DNF. Still got 5th place though, and Jarno still got on the podium despite not finishing. Where is the justice?
Let's see what Ben is gonna say on Twitter. Can we do that again, please?
Yeah, no.